Hey everybody, it is time for another game pickup video, and I might call this one a vlog as well. You know, gives me a little bit of room to maybe get sidetracked and talk about other stuff as well. If I have some time, I'm gonna open up a package because that one just arrived. Just for complete transparency, it is the same day as last week's game pickup video, so I'm still working on, or still need to actually start working on putting the Super Nintendo games in the box protectors. Just took a shower, so I don't know if you care about that. Hey, listen, it is important to get a shower here and there. But yeah, there were some other PlayStation 4 titles that I do want to show as well. I think since it is October, it is actually pretty timely. The games that I do want to show with this pickup video, and because October, it's all about Halloween. When did it actually happen that Halloween is also becoming like a thing here in the Netherlands? It hasn't been. I think only in the last 3 years or so, Halloween has become a thing. Since like 6 years or so. Might have been a little bit longer, but I'm not sure. I don't know. So yeah, Halloween. There's some horror games here in this stack of games. So that's cool, I guess. Yeah, you know what? Let's just get started before I talk about something else. Again, I do hope you enjoy these type of videos. You know, this is just a little bit easier for me at the moment to do. You know, the editing and recording gameplay footage. Yeah, I have other stuff to do as well at night. But yeah, the first game that I do want to highlight is this one. It is Tetris Effect. Now, the weird thing though is that at some point I owned a copy of this game, and this was a Kickstarter, correct? Because I thought I backed the Kickstarter and got a copy of this game, but I might have sold it again. So yeah, I think I sold it because I never played it again, and due to me being terrible at playing Tetris games and always feel like I should do it like perfect, need to get like the high score, but I suck at it, so there's just a lot of frustration involved while playing a game like this. But it should actually be a little bit more like Zen, you know, chill mode and enjoy the music. And I think that is definitely something that you should do with Tetris Effect, with how the game is like, you know, a visual showpiece with all the effects and the different stages, and how it actually is combined with the music, and how just the graphics also kind of like, well, it is a good combination between like the graphics and the music. It's a very good package. So I kind of always liked the look of this game, but yeah, I might have played it like for a couple of minutes, and then I was like, I don't have the patience for this, which is a weird thing with Tetris Effect. So I kind of wanted to retry it again, and I did not see this game that often anymore online, so I decided like, let's just pick it up right now instead of later. Not sure what I paid for Tetris Effect, but it wasn't that much, maybe around like 20 or so. Another game that I picked up is a horror game, and maybe a little bit, like it's not like a scary horror game with the jump scares. I think it's more about the atmosphere itself and kind of like the theme. It is The Sinking City. And yeah, it might be decent. It might be decent. It might be a little bit like one of those cheaper type of games. I'm okay with that, like some jank here and there. Sometimes that is actually like kind of nice and enjoyable, instead of something that has been like made to like that everything is like perfect. But yeah, I don't think I should expect something something like a survival horror game. It is just more like, hey, for my understanding, like you're a detective and you have to solve some cases, and it revolves all around like the cosmic horror type of things. So yeah, kind of wanted to check it out. It is not that expensive of a title. I think I got it for around like 10 euros or so, which seems like a decent deal for a game like this. Um, it is the day one edition, but I'm not completely not sure what that actually well entails. It is written on the back of the box though. So the day one edition, you do get like the detective pack and a map of Oakmont. Oh, cool. Um, sounds like something that you really need. So anyway, I'm kidding about the day one edition. Sometimes they are nice, but it's just there's nothing really meaningful in there. But to be honest, that is actually a good sign. I would hate it if a day one edition or like a special edition has some content that you're not really able to get when you purchase like a later edition. So you know what? This is actually very positive that it is actually somewhat meaningless. Um, well, the next game is a horror game. Don't want to say it's like a survival horror game, but it's more like yeah. How would you call these games? Actually, it is little hope from the Dark Pictures anthology. I know Until Dawn is not part of the Dark Pictures anthology, but it kind of started like this whole series of games. And yeah, this is one that I never played. I am currently playing some Until Dawn, like here and there. It is more like a game that I do want to pick up more in the months when it's a little bit colder, like during winter. But yeah, this one, how would you describe a game like this? Just like a horror, like the 3D adventure type of deal. It is not really like a point-and-click adventure game. It kind of borrows like different kind of gameplay mechanics from different genres. Um it is an interactive movie. No, that is not a good description at all. But yeah, I decided to pick this one up. There might be like a PlayStation 5 version as well, but I just decided I will just pick this one up because I do believe like if I play this on the PlayStation 5, you do get like 60 FPS and yeah, maybe that. And the PlayStation 5 version might look a little bit better, but when I see like Until Dawn on the PlayStation 5, the PlayStation 4 version on the PlayStation 5 in 60 FPS, I'm good to go, man. Like that's good enough for me. And paying more for a PlayStation 5 version is just not really an enticing deal for me. And speaking of Dark Pictures anthology, I also picked up House of Ashes. Um, I have seen a playthrough of this one, but I'm not sure if I saw the ending of this one. But yeah, also got this one for around like 10 or so. And of course, I also had to pick up this one. It is Man of Medan. Also the Dark Pictures anthology. But I do believe I'm missing one of them right now. So it's House of Ashes, Little Hope, and Man of Medan. Is it the... I actually don't know what the other title is. It's maybe Hell. No, it's not. I was close. It is not Hell. It is The Devil in Me. That's the other Dark Anthology title. Besides that one, there is another game which is not part of that anthology, but that is The Quarry. I might pick that one up. It's on the list somewhere, but now you know. It's The Devil in Me. I don't know what the title is actually. If you know, do leave it in the comments. But I will probably check the Excel sheet that I have where it is actually listed. But I feel or think that I have not picked that one up because it is actually the most expensive one of those four. I need to look out for this knife though. But we need this knife because I'm actually gonna try and unbox a box that I have over here. With one hand. And I don't think it's gonna be successful at all, but I will try. no, this is not gonna work at all. And you might want to, hey, put the camera down, but I don't want to edit too much. And when I start doing that, I need to edit more. But let's do this one. I know this is quite shocking. I feel like I'm cutting into the games. This person used a lot of tape, and I somewhat appreciate that, but at some point it is actually too much tape, because this box is just wrapped into tape. Whenever I send a box, I do use some tapes like at the corners, but this one is just fully covered with tape. It's just, yeah, no water is getting in here though. So that's a plus. But the problem with so much tape is that the box kind of becomes like unusable again, and I like to reuse boxes when I sell something. And yeah, with so much tape, like it's very sometimes it's kind of difficult to put like labels on it. I think I was successful in opening the box. I was successful. Hope everybody is very proud of me. So yeah, these are video games as well. Spoilers, and kind of there's a smell. Oh my god. It's a very heavy duct tape smell. So yeah, kind of curious about the quality of the games, because I got them for a recent price. I think I got all of these games for 25, excluding shipping, and there are 4 of them in total. Just looking at the first one, and I do think I know why they might be a little bit like cheaper, because they are dirty. But yeah, the first one is Splinter Cell, Pandora's Tomorrow, and I will try to open this one up also with one hand. I think, oh, there's just a small sticker in there. I'm just gonna smell. Yeah, that's okay. That's decent. I purchased a game a while ago from CEX, and that one smelled like crazy. It smelled like a potato sack, like an old potato. Very earthy. It was not nice. It was very. I think the case itself was very moldy. But yeah, this one, it has the manual. I think all the games actually do have the manual, but I'm kind of curious about the quality of the discs, and if they are okay. First impression, pretty good. Like the disc of this one, I'm not gonna show it because there will be like too many reflections going on. But yeah, no crack, maybe some small scratches, a little bit of dust, but nothing too crazy. But yeah, one thing that stands out to me though with this game is the backside of the case. It is a little bit like orangey. Yeah, it's a little bit sun faded. I was afraid of that one, but the nice thing is though, I already own this game, and I will probably trade it in or use the case for a different game, and it will work out. I did not purchase this lot for Splinter Cell Pandora's Tomorrow. Oh yeah, okay, I see. Now, no, I was almost tempted to check the other games in this box as well. This might have come from a smoker's house, because this one is yellow as hell. Uh, it is a Sonic the collection, and it might just be the case. I don't know if that shows up. I think you could probably see it like here at the back. It is quite yellowish, but I have a feeling that the auto white balance of this camera will adjust it and not show it anymore. But yeah, the cover itself seems pretty good. I am starting to think that it is actually the case itself that's somewhat dirty, because I don't see like any water damage, and the manual is in there as well, which is in a good condition. So what I'm gonna do is probably attempt and try to remove the cover from this case to actually see if it's in a good state. Actually came with an other insert. I don't know. I also already own this one. the Mega Collection, so I will compare it with my version, but I don't know if I already have this insert. So that's always the nice thing with buying lots, is that if there are some duplicates in there, that you could like swap it out and kind of make your or the copy that you already own like into a better version. And yeah, you know, the disc of this one also looks pretty decent. Think if I kind of clean it up, it should be good. No crack on the disc like the center. And I will quickly look. I actually guess that the case itself is very yellow and not the cover. I'm gonna, yeah, is this the case? Look at this. It is the case. So you can see the, well, I need to remove, well, it is gonna be blurry, but because the camera is gonna focus on me, but you kind of see the, like where the case ends and where the cover starts, and the cover is actually very white. So either I have to clean up the case or just get a different case and make this copy actually in a very decent state. But yeah, checking like the edges, this came from a smoker's house. I don't smell that much though, so that's good. Yeah, this is actually the game over here in my hand is the reason why I purchased this lot. Again, I paid 25 for this one. And so far, it's I think still a decent deal. Like, so let's just say I paid 30 for this lot, and I think the Sonic Mega Collection is around like 15 or so. Maybe Splinter Cell is 5. But yeah, this game, GameCube game that I'm holding in my hand, is a game that I do not own yet for the GameCube, and it is in a dirty state. But again, if it's the same case with Sonic, I will probably be able to clean it up. And it is Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance. And yeah, this is a dirty case, man. Just look at this. Yeah, the camera is trying to find my face, but it is what it is. That is what you get with a vlog game pickup video. I need to find like a proper name for these type of videos. I kind of like them. Let me know if you do like them and you don't mind some unedited stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna guess this is the same problem with the Sonic thing. The case, there's some like damage on the edge over here, where it is actually damaged, and not on the cover itself, but just the case itself. So that's a good sign. I almost wanted to smell, but don't smell. Don't. I'm not gonna smell it. So the final game. This is actually the crazy part of this lot. This is a weird one. I need to check something. Oh no. Oof. Almost. Almost. This is weird. Okay, I need to check something out. No, let's check this out together. Because I was thinking this lot did not have like a ton of photos. It only showed like the photos of the spine of the games. That is how I knew like, oh, Mortal Kombat, but I kind of knew like there might be something wrong with this lot. But it also had this game, Mario Kart Double Dash. Fantastic game, by the way. Also quite dirty. But I was thinking, you know what would be funny? If this is actually the version that has like the Zelda bonus disc in there as well. So I saw the sticker on it that actually says like, hey, this includes content not to be sold separately. And that is the collector's edition of Zelda. And it is the black case. And I think the normal version of Mario Kart comes with, it comes in a red case. Maybe some versions do come like in a black case, but I think overall I mostly see it like in a red case. So I was thinking before this, like, oh, that would be funny if that is gonna happen. I saw the sticker and I was like, no way. And the case is actually a little bit heavy, but Yeah, this is just a single disc case. So yeah, the Zelda Collector's Edition is not in here. And now I'm bummed out because someone was selling that disc for 15 euros a week ago. And I was thinking like, nah, I already own it and someone else should probably pick it up. But now I think like I should have picked it up so I could actually create like this edition of Mario Kart that contains the Zelda Collector's Disc. But now I'm kind of curious though, because the case is actually quite heavy. What else is in there? So we do have like the inserts and the poster and the manual for Mario Kart. So everything is complete. But yeah, sadly, it's just the Mario Kart disc. The disc might have seen like some better days. But it is nothing too crazy though, so I'm quite okay with this one. But now I do have like an option or a choice. I was actually thinking to trade this one in CEX just for cash or maybe a voucher. If I go for a voucher, I will get like all my money back in a certain sense of every game that I have over here. So that means that Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, Splinter Cell, and the Sonic Mega Collection is basically free. Or I can, basically swap this one out for a different game that I don't own yet and, only pay like 30 euros for everything. But yeah, am I such a collector that I do want to have like variants? Probably not. It is kind of cool to have this case with the sticker on it. The not to be sold separately. But yeah, because the case is kind of shitty, and the disc is also probably not in a good state, chances are I will probably trade it in at CEX for a voucher or just cash and swap it out with a different game, or maybe try and sell this one. But yeah, I need to do some cleaning. Overall, like I wish the games were a little bit cleaner, but I was already thinking there might be something wrong with it. I do have like buyer's protection, so what I'm gonna do is test out the games right now and see if they work. Also check if I can actually clean the cases. Chances are pretty high, and it's gonna be dirty as hell. So we'll probably put on some gloves and wash my hands after this. But yeah, got a couple horror games. Definitely need to play a lot of like those interactive movies soon on the PlayStation 5. I don't know how you call those games, man, the genres. Well, with that said though, that is gonna do it. Thanks all for watching. Again, I hope you don't mind this type of video for this week as well. The next one is probably just gonna be like a regular game pickup video with some game footage and everything else. Unless people say like, hey, this is the way to go. I don't mind. This is definitely a lot easier and a lot quicker for me to do. Really, a lot. But yeah, that's gonna do it. Thanks all for watching. And again, I do appreciate all the likes and the subscribes in the last couple of weeks. I highly appreciate it. Again, thanks all for watching. Have a nice day and see you all later. Bye. Hey everybody, here's a small bonus segment. I will do my best to keep it short. But if you really want to see like how dirty these games were, at the end of this segment, I will show one scene that shows the cotton swabs. I don't know why you want to see it, because again, it is dirty. So if you hate this stuff, when I say like, hey, goodbye, turn it off and don't look at the TV. Just do this. I won't show it now, but some people really don't like it. With that said though, the condition of these games were actually pretty good. In the end, after cleaning them, but I still need to clean them up again. But yeah, here's Mortal Kombat. I checked all the covers, and I will show the cover of Mario Kart. They are all actually still intact and in a good state. I also tested out all the games, and they are working. Even Mario Kart, the disc wasn't like that bad though, but it was the worst of the 4 games. The Splinter Cell Pandora's tomorrow, I checked my own copy, and although it is sun faded, it actually looked a little bit worse than I was thinking, because the the cover itself is actually quite orange, but that combined with the box made it even worse. So in the end, it almost looks like brand new, or brand newish. There's still some a little bit of damage like here on the side. But yeah, the worst part is that it's just like super sun faded. And let's see. So the Sonic one, the cover is also pretty good. You do see still some yellowing here, but that is all on the case. That is how dirty these games were, because yeah, it took a bit of time to clean them up. You do actually see it on the spine as well. That is still dirty, but again, the cover is actually just good. It looks good. Like there's no yellowing. There might be some like yellowing here on the inside, but not too much. Still not quite sure what is wrong with these games, or why they were so dirty. Do I want to know? Maybe not, but I do have like an assumption. They might have been in a smoker's house, but really, if you get like a game from a smoker's house, you do smell it on the covers, even on the inside, and I don't smell that much. So my assumption is, or my guess is, they were sitting in a shelf like this. That is why the spines are definitely the most dirty part of like everything, but they might have been like in a different room than the living room or something, and still the smoke would probably get on here. That is my guess, because it doesn't feel like dust. And if you check like the cleaning swabs or the cotton swabs, like later on after this segment, there's not much like orange, like yellow tint going on. It's mostly blackish, and I can with a 100% certainty say, like, if you clean up a game from a smoker's house, you see it on the cotton swabs, like the smoke and the kind of like the tar. I never know what it is, but it is dirty as hell, man. So yeah, those are the three. And then Mario Kart. Actually, I removed the cover just to show you how clean it is. There might be some fading going on over here, but you don't really see it that much though. But yeah, you do see that this part is a little bit brighter than this spot over there, but it is not very noticeable. Now, I made a small mistake in the video. I will talk about that in a second. So here's the case. Yes, this is the one that came in the Nintendo GameCube bundle with Mario Kart, and I think that came with like the Zelda Collector's Edition. But I made the mistake in the video to say, oh, no, it's not here because this is a single disc case. Yeah, it currently is. I did not pay attention to like the tabs over here. So, of course, this is the original case because the sticker is on it, but I didn't make that connection during the recording. So yeah, they removed the second disc holder in here. I do have a loose one somewhere, so I could repair this one, but still not sure what to do, because I kind of like having this variant, because I like the Zelda games and I kind of want to collect all the Zelda games, and this is just such an odd variant with Mario Kart and then the Zelda Collector's Disc. But I don't know what to do. Main reason is the sticker is on there, but there is some damage on the case though, similar to like Mortal Kombat, like that this part is just like crumbled. It is not torn off. It's just, I think it's just super dried out or something. And I probably should not do this, but I did anyway. Yeah, it is super dry, so it quickly crumbles. So I think I need to think I need to let this one go. If I had the collector's disc, I would probably keep it and make a good version of this one, like having that variant. But it's probably too much of an hassle, and checking like the spine being sun faded and the disc. It is not too bad though. It works, but It is not like the cleanest disc, but yeah, it could swap out the disc. But yeah, I still need to get that, like that Zelda Collector's Edition disc then to make it actually complete. And yeah, I saw it like a while ago for 15 euros. I should have picked that one up, but also I am going to assume that there is some sort of manual with that collector's or for the Zelda collector's disc. So that one is also missing. So it's too much work, too much of an hassle. And it's probably not going to worth it. So again, leaning towards like trading it in or selling it just as is. Because yeah, mostly because this is damaged over here and it's partly sun faded, and why would I bother? I don't know, man. Anyway, games are working. I'm gonna clean these games again because they are not clean enough. And with that said, thanks all for watching. And if you don't want to see the dirt, close your eyes. Don't watch the video anymore, because I will show the cotton swabs. Because I can. I will show the cotton swabs. It's dirty, man. I like the process of cleaning them up and that they look clean again. One final thing, I never understand like sellers that don't take don't take the effort to actually clean the games. Because if you had cleaned these games, you could sell them for probably twice the amount of money. But I kind of understand it if you are busy and you don't want to deal with it. Kind of understand it. But also, if you want to, you could have done it. But now I have them, and I will do it for you. Anyway, again, thanks all for watching, and see you all later. Bye. Hey everybody, small disclaimer, this is going to be somewhat disgusting, but just wanted to show you how dirty the games actually were. So here are some cotton swabs, and yeah man, I don't think even I have to say anything at all. The games were dirty.